Alright everybody, I'm doing a tire removal on an RC tire. I did my first one and I'm going to show you how to do it without running your foam, boiling your tire. At least on these ones here, it's for the Thunder Tiger EMTA. And as you can see, I used some rubber Loctite on the inside of my rim where the hole is at for the air, and you can see that it comes through this side, and I beat it up with some duct tape to keep water from coming on the inside. You probably can't really see it because the tape's black, but I put some rubber sealant over that hole and put some duct tape over it, and as you can see here, my foam come out perfect, come out real good and nice, so that's reusable. And I turned my tire inside out. I got in a little bit of a hurry, and I did rip my tire a little bit, so I'm going to try to repair that. If it ain't, I'll just go ahead and get some new tires. No big deal. It's my first time doing this, and anybody watching this video, I want to give a big shout out to the Traxxas boys on their tire removal. Real good guys. They have a lot of videos, great videos. If anybody gets a chance, check out their channel. Give them a big thumbs up. Give them a good comment. And you want to be careful. This, like I said, this is my first time doing this. It's my second tire. Once you do your first tire, you want to add some water to your pot, unless you got a bigger pot, and because you will lose some water. And this is how I did mine. And we'll see how this one here comes out. Like I said, I'm trying to boil these without destroying my foam. And once you take it out, get you some gloves, because that steam is very hot. And the gloves that I have right now are not real good. If you got some that's padded, I suggest you get some padded gloves, because this steam is hot. And I'm doing this trying to, like I said, shake the water off for the water not to get inside and run your rims. And you try to do this as quick as you can so it don't cool off on you. This is, like I said, this is my first time. This is how I do mine. This side seems to be broken loose. Like I said, on the inside I put some rubber seal on the air hole, then I put some tape over it, and it seemed to do a good job. Now this side here seems to be a little bit more tougher, and that's probably where I messed up and got in a hurry, because I was using my spoon, big spoon, kind of like a breakdown for when you go get your tires done on your car. Takes a little bit of muscle. I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't really get up on top of it like I want to, but this does seem to help a lot. And what I did earlier is I stuck that spoon in there and I was going around, and that's what caused me to rip my tire here. You can see that. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to use it or not. I'm going to try to super glue it back together and put some rubber Loctite, the clear Loctite on it, and see if I can reuse it. Like I said, if not, I'll just have to order some tires. This is my first time, and to save your foam, this seems to be a pretty good way to do it. I was just sitting outside messing with my Removel T1000 Terminator, and I was just sitting out there thinking, and when I put that rubber sealant on there, I let it sit for a while, even up on the porch in the sun, let it dry real good, and then I put the tape over it, over the hole, and it seemed to hold really good. Now I wish, as you can see, this one here, I did a lot better than my other one, which of course I boiled this tire here for about a good 10 minutes. My other one, about 7 minutes. So if you got a pretty decent sized tire, I recommend to boil it for a good 10 minutes. Because this is about a 10-minute boil, and as you can see, everything's broken loose. Come off really good. And I just wish I wouldn't have tore my tire on the other one. And let's see how this works here real quick. Just got to be careful because this is how I ripped my tire on the other one. Like I said, anybody watching this video, please give the Traxxas boys a big shout out. Some good boys there. They got great videos. Now, this foam here looks a little beat up. I don't know if it's, it looks like it can be reused. It's got a little chunk out of it right there, and I'm pretty sure I just did that. Tire is hot. This actually did a really good job here as far as everything working real fine. But as you can see, if you don't get in a big hurry like I do, you probably take your time. I'm sure everything would be a lot better, but this foam come out fine. It's perfectly dry. It ain't got no wet spots on it nowhere. This is still usable. It's got a little bit of that right there, but once it's in there in your tire, I think everything will be good. And I probably put a little rubber sealant on that just to put it back together, make sure everything's all good. Like I said, you can see I got in a hurry and beat that up a little bit. If you can see or not, but inside there's the tape. You can see where the rubber sealant come through and got up against your foam. But once the tire is boiling and it got real hot, it come off. I'm changing these rims out because I stripped them out. And tires are good. Like I said, add a little water to your second one if you got a pot about this big, because it's gonna disappear on you real quick. But like I said, everybody give a big shout out to the Traxxas boys. I watched their video on how to do this, and I come up with an idea about everybody saying that you're gonna waste your foam. That's because the water gets up in here and comes up through your rim. These are perfectly fine. I'm happy with this. So everybody out there in the RC world, hey man, big thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. Traxxas boys rock all day long, every day. So y'all boys keep the shiny side up and the dirty side down, and keep on doing what we do, man. Appreciate the vid.